tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak, but I know you're stronger than what you think. And I know it's hard. It's rough, but we'll make it through, and I'll back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going too. I'll follow you through the and the blue.
Good morning, happy people. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Right, it is legit, like, not really breakup, but like we're already seeing some melting here, which is awesome. You can see grass at least a little bit on the south side of the building. But hope you guys are doing awesome. Good to talk to you. What's been going on? Lots has been going on. Gunfire. I've been doing all things organization lately. My wife's, I kind of started with her working on the pantry, getting that kind of cleaned out and organized. Just been doing general cleaning. We've been working in our crawl space lately, so that's awesome. I guess some of you guys would consider it a, short basement, but to us we consider it a tall crawl space. But that's where a lot of our food storage is. A lot of our extended pantry and our long-term food storage. Trying to work on organizing that and getting a better system of on all the shelves, because I don't know about you, and let me know down below how you feel. Inflation, like we got gas prices high, and that seems to compound here for Alaska. This is a food generally higher here normally, but with the higher inflation and then the gas prices being high, I mean they have to try to transport everything here by truck or by plane or by boat, and all that stuff takes fuel, right? You kind of have this whole gut feeling of maybe we need to try to just put some food away that and organize it, and things that we use, and maybe not have things that we don't use, just because I don't see prices going down anytime soon. But maybe I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think things are going to get back to normal, or are things going to continue the direction that they're going? I'm not sure. All I know is it seems like having more stuff and more food and more just supplies around just seems like a better way to go. That way you can be a blessing to others. You can help people. It's hard to help people when you don't have enough for yourself. This is one thing I've learned over the years. Having your cup filled so you can be able to pour it into others, as opposed to running on empty most of the time, then still trying to help others, and then you're trying to help yourself, trying to help others. Again, hope you guys are doing great. I got to bring Audrey into North Pole. She had her orthodontist appointment here the other day, and she brought her purse, and her ring fell out of her purse that she got in Walt Disney World. So they called and said, hey, we found your ring, so I want to go bring Audrey, go do that. We're all today, and I think my wife might work on some things, all things Alaska Apparel today, and also organization of our food storage, and good stuff. All right, let's go to North Pole.
Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
Well, let me get the lady.
You tell me you're nervous. You say you're afraid.
That's a cool hairdo there.
Wish you could see that. I think you're brave.
Hello, happy peoples. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Goodness gracious, guys. It is absolutely glorious. Can you hear it? Can you hear the snow melting off the roof? We barely have any left. I mean, mind you, we have an exponential amount of snow that's still in our yard. But oh my goodness, guys, it's melting. Whoa, this is like a sheet of ice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But listen. Oh, it's the little things, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Today's vlog is kind of going to be focused on something that we as a family have been really trying to hone in on, focus on. It's the season, springtime, where you kind of are wanting to purge, declutter, organize, all the things, right? That is what I've been trying to work on a little bit, like little bits and pieces. So I find that if I'm like, okay, let's take on the entire kitchen, I get a bit overwhelmed. But if I say, okay, let's take on the pantry and this drawer, or these drawers right here, I don't get as overwhelmed. So that is what I've been trying to work on. And then also our long-term food storage, our rotational pantry, and then our pantry that's upstairs. Me and my babe were talking, we're like, what has kind of been like on people's minds? What has been on our mind a lot? And I think the consensus is a little bit of uncertainty, like not knowing what's going on. Not knowing what's going on in the world, what's not going, like just sheer weather, like it's unpredictable, it seems, as of late. So there's just like a lot of uncertainty. So we're like, okay, well, what can we do to make that not feel so daunting, overwhelming, and out of our control? Is just take maybe like little bits and pieces that we can maybe try to shore up or change a little bit or put our minds into a better way of doing it. So that's what we've been kind of focusing on. So, and you saw in my last vlog where I was able to get my pantry kind of organized. And what I've been focusing on is getting out stuff that I don't use, that we don't use as a family. Things have changed in the way that we eat. Gluten is not super great in our home, even though a lot of times it comes into our home, but Bert has a really hard time with gluten. He also struggles with like eating dairy. Evelyn doesn't really do well with dairy, so it's like kind of alternating a little bit of how we are eating. So what I'm focusing on is I'm trying to get rid of stuff that we don't use, like the stuff that's in like our little fat little seals containers, you know. It's like, I'm never going to use that. Why do I even have it? So purging that. I think I become a creature of habit where it's just like, oh well, I always have this and this is what we have. And yeah, that's not what we need. In addition to that is trying to get our crawl space situated. Now, if you have been with us for a while, you know that we have struggled with flooding in the past, especially if this melts very quickly. And we already have standing water. You can see grass, but there's already standing water. And what is happening is it's melting quicker than what the ground is actually thawing. So the water can't absorb in the ground because the ground's still frozen. So making sure that we get everything up and off the ground in our crawl space and really organized, because I like to go down there and know exactly what I have and what I need to get. So let me show you a little bit of what I'm kind of talking about. Said items here. Okay, so I basically got rid of anything that was in these type of containers that I was not readily using at least like once a month that I would go into. You know, almond flour we do use, not as often, but it's still there. It's still something that we use. I restocked like our rice to be able to get some of the bigger bags that were out of here. I just tried to pare it down. Now, this is not anything, this is not, okay, this is a wrapper. This is a wrapper. Real life. Remember what I was telling you guys when we went to Costco is that we would buy a little bit more than what we needed. So instead of buying, you know, 1 case of green beans, we could maybe buy 2. And as we've kind of seen, is prices are just starting to like go up and up and up, and it's not necessarily decreasing. So that has been one of our main focuses, is to try to buy when we can and just do little bits at a time. I think that's kind of the key to being able to have a long-term food storage or a rotational pantry. Right now, soup is like a scarcity. Like we cannot find cheap soup. Like soup right now, like, you know, I bought these the other day, like at, I think it was Fred Meyer. And I want to say they were like $3.50, $4 for a can of soup. looking at Costco to see if they have like Audrey's normal soup that she really likes, and they just haven't had it. So when that does come in, we're gonna plan to be able to buy more than just a case of it so we can have it on hand, because we know it's scarce and we know that the price is just gonna keep going up. So I also have been organizing our spices, because I don't know about you, but spices will get put in there and then they will just like sit there, not necessarily get used. We won't be able to see them. So I jumped on the bandwagon of being able to organize my spices. I alphabetize them. Yes, guys, I alphabetize them, but I think it's going to help be able to use more of our spices, and they're just regularly more available. I don't know about you guys, onion powder, that has been very hard for me to find. Has it been hard to find for you guys? I found 2 containers of it at Fred Meyer after I'd looked like 2 other places. I love this. I love the aesthetics of it. I think it's super stinking cute, and that we're able to just, and I just got it all nice and pretty. Look at this. I'm gonna get something different for our little olive oil, but just having it. And it was pretty cheap too. Found them on Amazon, and they came with everything. They came with the stickers, this guy. Oh, another thing that's important too is some of them don't come with this guy. I think that's important to have, as opposed to just like an open hole and you just don't have like your little sprinkle. So making sure that you have that. I can link them down in the description actually. If you want me to, I can put them a link to our little Amazon. So those have been really cool. I like them. Let me take you guys down to the crawl space and I can kind of show you what I'm talking about down there. And we're just trying to, I want to purge so bad. I told Bert this the other day. I was like, I feel like I can't get rid of stuff because I'm worried that I'm like gonna need it. And that's not a good way to live. So I'm trying to think about getting rid of stuff that we don't need. But this is looking a lot better, believe it or not. Okay, you know, I got these kind of all organized. They've even got little pictures on the front, things like that. But just trying to pare down in stuff that we don't use. I still have more work to do down here though, but it's coming slowly but surely. But we're trying to get at least most of our floor picked up so we're not having to worry about it. But what kind of our plan is that we are wanting to basically restock our rotational pantry, organize and discard any of our long-term food storage. Let me show you that. Well, over in here we have our long-term food storage, and you guys have seen me talk about this in a previous vlog, just showing what we have on hand. So one of the main things that we kind of have on hand is our wheat berries, which are great for making flour. I've actually even made like a wheat berry salad with it. You can do kind of quite a bit with this, and it's very substantial. We have our bronze, I think we have our gold, yeah, our prairie gold. We've even got some spelt berries, things like that. We have our rice and whatnot. Emergency food storage. We have all of our dry canned goods. Back when I was pregnant with Evelyn, I actually vacuum sealed a lot of these things, so I'd be very curious. Rolled oats, some more of the prairie gold wheat, the non-fat dried milk. I even have some powdered eggs, garlic mashed potatoes, cornmeal, more dried milk, some MREs on hand. We also have canned butter, which is all right here where you guys actually saw us open one of those, which was pretty cool. You can actually can your own butter super easy. And I never really understood just how easy you could can your own butter, but it's literally just melting down butter and putting it in jars and sealing it. That's all it is. So super awesome. And I think it has like a 2-year shelf life. Excalibur food dehydrator, which has been super nice. I've made jerky with it. I grated like berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. It's really, really stinking cool. I haven't done it as much, guys. This used to be like a very, very big, I don't know if you'd call it a passion, but I really, really enjoyed it. So anyway, that's kind of what we have in our long-term food storage. Try to do here is I'm gonna try to pare down things. I'm gonna look at dates, things like that, and kind of purge it out. And then I think we're even gonna maybe try to make something with our long-term food storage and see how it's holding up, because I think it's good to actually be able to know how to cook with it, right? So as far as our rotational pantry goes, some of the things that I really, really like to keep on hand is soup. Like I mentioned upstairs, soup is a big one. Pickles, we know they're not super high in calorie, but our kids love them. It's like a comfort. So making sure I have enough pickles. They are going through them. You guys remember when I went to Costco? Do I have any down here? See, this is what I'm talking about. I have no pickles down here. Oh my goodness. No pickles. Failing at life. Gracious heavenly. So, yeah. Gotta get some more pickles. Canned fruit is super, super good to have down, that we have down here. It's an easy go-to. Olives. Our kids just like to eat olives out of the can. They like just olives. Obviously, like your canned meats. We found pulled pork last time we were out at Costco. So we've not yet to try this, but I think this could be super cool. We also have like our chicken, things like that. Another thing that we're super, like, we want to make sure that we have enough of is like medical supplies, right? So making sure we have back stock of different things that we could potentially use, you know, like your Tylenol, your ibuprofen, and just having kind of like, we have our stuff that we use upstairs, but just putting it down here just to have. We have hand soap, apple cider vinegar pills. Let's see. When we very first started the vlog, it was a Vlogmas season, and I actually got a kidney stone. One of the worst pains I've ever felt in my entire life. I was finishing up an edit, and all of a sudden I was in extreme pain. These, if I ever, which I haven't in a really, really, really long time, if I ever feel a twinge in my back, apple cider vinegar, I take 2 of those, it's gone. It like obliterates the stone. It is amazing. I am a weenie and cannot take the liquid version of said thing, so I do it in a pill, and it's been great. We'll say, even for not even preparedness, just having a backstock pantry where you don't have to go out on the roads or you don't have to leave your house and you're able to come down is such a huge blessing. And I've gone down here multiple times. It's like, oh no, I'm out of this. And I have it, which is just, it's like an ease of mind. So even if you're not like, I don't even consider myself a full-blown like prepper person, but just to have a little bit extra on hand, I think is such a, it puts your mind at ease. The high commodity of 2020 was toilet paper. So we have some backstock of that. And then we also have like our camping supplies, right? So worst case scenario, we're actually able to, if our water, like our pumps and stuff turn off, we actually have, we can't get the water out of our well because electrical problems. We actually have a pump to be able to get the water directly out of our well. I know some of you guys are on city water, and that is extremely, extremely hard to do. So if your power grid goes out, it's going to be a rough situation. You might want to consider how to store your water, I think would be beneficial. But this is how we would do it if we ever lost power, to be able to get it out of the pump or out of the well. This, for when our power goes out, super, super beneficial, has been great. So with that all being said, I feel I haven't been as diligent on making sure that I have everything I need. Obviously, no pickles. That would be a crying shame. And just going through, I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to make like a spreadsheet, like an inventory, which I did have once upon a time, and I just haven't been as diligent. I'm just being real with you guys. So, that's kind of one of our big goals, is to get this up to snuff. I'd like to even have labels down here, you know. I mean, I alphabetize my spices. That's kind of where I like to live. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update of what maybe we keep on hand, where we're at, and what our goal is in establishing our food storage, because I do think it needs some work. I don't think it's fully operational. But I am grateful that I am able to have at least a little something on hand, that if something happened and we needed to survive, I think we could make do for quite some time. So anyway, let me know, guys, comments below. Do you guys have a food storage? Do you have a rotational pantry? Do you have a long-term food storage? And what do you keep in it? What are some of your go-tos that maybe I'm not thinking about, or part of this YouTube family, that it might benefit them to know what you kind of have on hand? That's kind of where we're at in the whole food storage world.
Thinking they're not open here. All right, let's go see if they're open. They're not open?
No, the door's literally locked.
Good.
We came out here for nothing, guys!
Bit of a fail. Guess I should have called. I thought they're open every day, but I guess they're not open every day. Go get your ring another day. Hey, so real talk, which means no laughing.
That don't work.
Why? People have asked, why are you not in the vlog very often?
Well...
Are you too cool for them?
No.
Like way too cool?
No.
You just don't like them?
I don't think no, I'm not way too cool at all, guys. I really don't think that I'm way too cool. It's the opposite. I don't think I'm cool enough.
Okay.
Which is... he apparently disagrees with me, but...
Hey, you're the coolest person that I know that's named Audrey that's my dog. How could you? Yeah, you're awesome. People just wanted to know why you're not in the vlog. I think they thought you were just like trying to do teenager stuff. And
yeah, no.
And
there is some teenager stuff going on in my life, though, guys.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. Dad, don't make that face.
You need to stop it. It's stressing me out. Some comments wondering, where's Audrey? We love Audrey. She's just amazing. I understand if she doesn't want to be. And that, guys, that's kind of it, too. If the kids or even you, like, we've never forced you to be on the vlog.
No,
right?
they've never forced me to be in the vlog. I love being on the vlog, and I love talking to you guys.
So we just sort of just go with the flow, whatever the kids feel like, not feel like, whatever. Like, it's not like we have this big script that we're reading off of. We just kind of wing it. Done with this whole, like, you realize now that you're cool and you're allowed to talk to happy people. See what we've been dealing with? You try to have a serious conversation with her, and she just laughs endlessly. This is what happens.
Just laugh at everything my dad says because he's so hilarious.
There is that. I fail here, but we'll get you a ring another day. Let's head home. I need to get Evelyn. Mom's doing a bunch of organizational stuff. She's doing Alaskan Apparel stuff. We have food storage stuff. There's just stuff. It's life. All right. See you guys at home.
I'm focusing on things all Alaskan Apparel, right? So that's what I have been working on all this morning. We went to the shop last night, the whole fam. We got all the numbers, all the tallies of everything that we are doing. I'm bringing back a lot of the older colors of the fireweed hoodies, and a couple other like pieces like the Live Life Happy piece, the mountaintop, the crisscross, the cowl necks, like 6 different types of scarves. There will be limited quantities on some of these items. Sorry about that. But we definitely wanted the opportunity to be able to get some of these pieces out to you guys. Trying to get everything updated on the website. So just a reminder, April 2nd, 12 p.m. Alaska Standard Time. I know I've been seeing some comments on my Instagram. That has nothing to do with daylight savings time. It's just Alaska Standard Time. We are different than everybody else in the United States. So take that into consideration. We are 4 hours behind the East Coast. So wherever that lines up for you guys. So with my Australia and New Zealand, unfortunately, they have put up we are no longer shipping to this area using the USPS option. Australia and New Zealand are not accepting parcels from USPS. So that's super stinking sad, but hopefully that will change into our next launches and whatnot. And we hope to bring back some pretty awesome pieces. If you're interested, the website's listed down below. Set your time, set your clocks, all the things for Saturday at 12 p.m. Alaska Standard Time. That is it. That's what we've got going on. It's a lot, and I have been running like a crazy person, but that's okay. My babe went and took Evelyn into gym, which is good. I'll probably go pick her up. I might even do a little bit of work there, and we'll keep you updated. It's just our life. All right, we'll continue on with the day.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no.
All right, we're wore out. We're tired. I don't know how the day just gone, but it's. Oh, dog thought I was calling him, I think. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Show them some of the stuff you're doing, babe, with all of the food storage and all the things.
Sure
That
did.
you did
Well,
that?
I attempted. I just basically rambled.
Our food storage stuff is a work in progress. Actually, we'd love to know any comments you guys have or ideas or anything that you think we could add to it. I know one thing you guys have mentioned before is you wanted to see us actually cook with our food storage, and I forgot about that, right? Because I think people have asked that. So also let us know, like, if you want us to do like a meal cooking. I almost feel bad, like don't waste it, but that's okay, right?
You want to be able to know, you know, like that you're able to actually cook from the stuff that you keep.
Right, like we have canned butter.
Right.
And we have cooked with it before. I don't think we've made a YouTube video with it.
Yeah, we just opened it.
You made a chicken pot pie completely out of your food storage. Yep, and it actually would be interesting because a lot of our food storage is older to see how well it's held up and if it's lasted.
So you're talking more long-term food storage?
Like long-term storage, yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to our extended pantry.
Yeah.
But I tell you what though, like especially here in Alaska, like the power went out a couple days ago, and instead of oh my goodness, the power went out, the kids got excited. And I was thinking like, oh, okay, it's okay because it was actually 20 above zero, so that's a plus, first of all. Then I'm thinking, you know, we have a few cords of wood out in the woodshed. We have food downstairs. Like things are pretty, I don't know, I just feel, you know, in case there's emergency, it just is nice to know that we have another gear to shift to. You know, we have candles downstairs, we have spare gas, we have generators.
We feel a little bit prepared.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, at least somewhat.
Could you ever be enough prepared? Probably
really.
not.
Probably not. There'll be something that we're missing or forgot or that it ran out. And that's what I told him too, is I'm trying to get more organized so that I know what I have and I'm not caught off guard per se or thinking that I have it and then I really don't.
And the more prepared you are, not only are you able to take care of your family, you can take care of others and try to be a blessing. All right, you guys are awesome. You're amazing. We're going to wrap this one up. And then you have a launch coming Saturday.
I told him about it earlier today.
See if I get it right. So it's this Saturday, which is April 2nd.
April 2nd, noon.
At noon Alaska Standard Time. Which is 4 o'clock Eastern.
4 o'clock Eastern.
AlaskanApparel.com.
AlaskanApparel.com. It's linked down in the description.
Good stuff. All right.
We don't launch a whole lot, and we sometimes hate bringing.
Yeah, you guys, please don't be mad if things sell out quickly because we have some pretty limited
and that's what I told
items.
Too,
okay.
Where it's kind of some things don't have as many as others. So if you are interested in peace, make sure you get there early.
We always feel bad when you guys can't get something if you want something, but we have some things that we have pretty high quantities of. So
we do. You guys are awesome, and we so appreciate your support. But never feel obligated that you have to get anything.
Yeah, don't ever feel like you have to buy anything from us, or like the fact that you took the time to watch one of our videos is way more than enough. Anything we could ask for or deserve. So,
we appreciate you guys.
You're awesome. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Take it away, kids.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. YouTube channel. Babe.
You get a beat too.
I'm going to. I'll follow you through the